Hi friends, welcome to Adda 24/7. We are in the most important questions for central banking. Now we here it is in half an hour session, so we'll be covering the most important ones which can be asked in the exam from some of the chapters. Okay, so let's start. I'll be trying to cover it maximum in the coming half an hour. Okay, so let's start immediately. Okay, which bank is known as the old lady of the Threadneedle Street? Bank of France, Banco de Portugal, Germany, Bundesbank. Means this Germany is Bundesbank. The Bundesbank is of Germany and the Bank of England. Type in the comment section. Old lady of Threadneedle Street. This is something new. Okay. So which bank is known as that? Everyone. Type it in the comment section. Everyone. So the answer is it is Bank of England. Okay, the answer is Bank of England. Bank of England is known as the old lady of Threadneedle Street. Now, what is this name? What is not? You don't go into that. Okay. Even I am not going to that. So, if this question comes in the exam, old lady of Threadneedle Street, then it is the Bank of England. Okay. Which banks are not under European system of central banks? So, which banks are not among these four banks? Bank of France, Banco de Portugal, Germany's Bundesbank, and the Bank of England. So, which bank is not under the European Central Bank? Think about it. Everyone, try it yourself. Think of it. Type in the comment section. Everyone, type in the comment section. It is which bank? Is it see this France, Portugal, and Germany? They all are the form of they all are the part of Europe. But England is not a part of Europe. Okay, it has got separated. Okay, so this bank was never a part of European system of central banks. Even earlier, it was never a part. Okay. So which banks are not under European system of central banks? The Bank of England. Remaining all the three are under the European system of central banks. Next one. The Federal Reserve systems structure is composed of. So this Federal Reserve, this bank is where? Federal Reserve is the bank of which country? Anyone can tell me? Federal Reserve. It is a bank of, it's like the RBI of which country? Correct. It is USA, United States of America. Okay. So Federal Reserve structure is composed of what? The Board of Governors of or the Federal Reserve Board means the Board of Governors or the Federal Reserve Board. Number one. Number two, Federal Open Market Committee means FOMC. Then both A and B, and neither A nor B means both of them are wrong. So what does this structure consist of? Federal Reserve. Think over it. Simple answer, very simple. Yeah. The answer is both A and B. See here, both these form the part of this Federal Reserve structure. Board of Governors or the Federal Reserve Board, and second is FOMC, Federal Open Market Committee. Similar lines, we also have in our RBI. Okay, similar to this, we have the same in the RBI, but we don't have FOMC. We call it a different name. Okay. The FOMC sets monetary policy and consists of 7 members of Board of Governors, 12 regional banks presidents, both A and B. The option starts from here. So it consists of what? 7 members of Board of Governors. A, consider this as A, B, C, D. Okay, type in the comment section A, B, C or D. So 7 members of Board of Governors, 12 regional bank presidents, both A and B, and none of the above. So it consists of what? 7 members of Board of Governors or 12 regional bank presidents. Regional bank means what? Regional bank means the regional local banks. But those might be the big ones. Okay. So 12 regional bank presidents, both A and B, and none of them. Think of it. Yeah. A, B, C or D. Type this in the sequence. A, B, C or D. Yes, the answer is think, everyone. Start thinking. Everyone, do it fast. We are yet to come on the difficult questions. Means these are difficult, of course. That thread needle was difficult. Because thread needle, many of us don't know. Okay. So the answer is this, B. Okay. It consists of both 7 members of Board of Governors and 12 regional bank presidents. It consists of both. Okay. Next one. The lender of last resort function of a central bank is associated with the problem of. Now this lender of last resort, this is associated with the which type of problem? Adverse selection, moral hazard, pushing up interest rates and encouraging inefficiency. So it is a problem with what? Adverse selection, moral hazard. What is the basic question? Remember this. Lender of last resort. Lender of last resort function means what? Last resort. It is basically the bank of banks, you can call it. Okay. So this is having the problem having which of the following problems? Adverse selection, moral hazard, pushing up interest rate, and encouraging inefficiency. What can be the problem over here? Yeah. Think over it. See here, the answer is a bit difficult one. Let me see how many of you can answer this. It's given in your textbook also. Okay, it's from your textbook. Okay. The answer is moral hazard. B is the answer. B, moral hazard. It's given in your textbook. It's directly from your textbook. Okay. Next one. The following two objectives of monetary policy of US Federal Reserve are referred to as dual mandate. So which are the two objectives of basically even RBI today? RBI is also having the same dual mandate. So which are those mandates? Maximizing employment and stabilizing prices. Stabilizing prices and money control. Moderating long-term interest rates and stabilizing prices. Maximizing employment and controlling reserve money. Which of them? See, quite simple one. Why? It's simple. The basic objective of RBI is same as that of the US Federal Reserve. Think over it. What is the country facing always? Means which are the two main problems which the country faces? You'll immediately, once you even apply your own logic, that the two basic problems which a country faces, you'll be able to answer and get the answer. Type it in the comment section, everyone. Comments. Yes, I've seen many of the answers are correct. See this. Maximizing employment and stabilizing prices. This is the basic job of any RBI, any central bank. Any country central bank will have only two focuses. One is maximizing the employment and stabilizing the prices. Okay. Next one. Now look at the next one also. See this. What does it say? Everyone focus on this. Earlier, one of the primary objectives of the central bank was to finance the governments. This is because, so earlier one of the primary functions of central banks was to finance the governments. Why? This is because, now look at this ABCD. A, many countries face problems of financing their budget deficits. B, many countries face problems of financing their budget surplus. Many countries face problems of financing their central banks. Many countries face problems for financing their state governments. So earlier the primary function of central bank was to finance the government. What do you mean by government? Do you mean by state government or central government? If you can answer this, you'll immediately be able to answer this question also. Yeah. Think over it. It is. Here, I'll give you the answer. Many countries face the problem financing the budget deficits. This is the right answer. Because financing the deficit is an important part. Surplus will never be financed. Surplus means what? You are having a surplus amount. You need not finance it. Financing the central banks means central bank financing itself. It's not possible. Okay. Or many countries face the problem financing the state government. State government is not a part of the central bank structure. Okay. The central bank is always focused towards the central government only. Okay. Got it, everyone? So the answer is this. Many countries face problems for financing their budget deficits. Okay. Next one. Central banks can perform. One sec. Central banks can perform the task of rescuing banks whenever they face the crisis situation. This is called as, so whenever central bank rescues any bank which is facing the problems. So this function is known as what? Banker to government, banker to banks, lender of last resort, and monetary policy function. What is it known as? Yeah. Think over it. I know many of you are thinking the answer as, let me call this ABCD, right? This is A, this is A, this is B, this is C, and this is D. So all of you are thinking the answer as what? Whenever any bank faces the crisis. So all of you are thinking in this terms. Answer B, right? Many of you are thinking that the answer is B, but remember, the answer is not B. The answer is not B. Remember, I'll just give you the hint. Answer is not B. Think over it now. Got the answer, everyone? What is the answer? Answer is not B, I told you. The answer is lender of last resort. This is the right answer. Last resort means when everyone fails, any bank fails. Any bank fails means you have to finance that bank or rescue that bank. That is known as lender of last resort. Remember, in exam, this might come in the central banking object, this elective. Okay. So the task of rescuing banks whenever they face the crisis is not banker to banks. It is lender of last resort. Okay. Next one. A deposit balances of government with RBI increases when? Quite typical and quite difficult. Okay. The deposit balance of government with RBI increases whenever the central bank extends credit to the government extends deposit to the central bank. The central bank extends deposit to the government and government extends credit to RBI. Now A, B, C, D. Think over it. Everyone think over it. Comment section. Type it in the comment section. A, B, C or D. Is it A, B, C or D? This is A, B, C or D. The answer is, many of us think it might not getting the exact logic behind this. But the correct answer is the central bank extends credit to the government. Whenever the central bank extends credit to the government, the deposit balances of government with RBI will always increase. Don't you think it's reverse? Means it doesn't suit your logic? That bank is giving credit to the government and then the credits government's balance with RBI increases. It's like bank is giving you CC and then your credit, your account in your savings balance account with that same bank increases. Don't you think it's reversely logical? We always feel no, the answer cannot be the same because when the bank is giving loan to the government, how can the deposit of government grow with that bank? But that is the situation. That is the case. That is the answer. Okay? That is the answer. Many of you have written this. Central bank extends deposit to the government. In that case, some of you have written this also. So that is not the right answer. Whenever RBI will extend loan to the government, then the credit balances of the government with RBI will always increase. Okay, got it everyone? Because these are typical questions. Okay, you must always think of it. Okay, let's go to the last one today. Quite difficult one. This is quite difficult. Many of you will have to think over it. If GL is greater than GD, then it means that. Now, what is GL? What is GD? Think over it. Think, everyone think. What is GL? What is GD? Think over it. Okay. So, when GL is greater than GD, it means that net government credit to central bank and net central bank credit to the government. Gross government credit to the central bank. Gross central bank credit to the government. What do you think over it? This is given in your textbook. Everyone can search your textbook also, right? So in exam also you'll get a similar question. Just they'll give you this much. If GL is greater than GD, then what? Think over it. Everyone think over it. Yes. Think over it. Yes. I'll give you the answer directly. Okay. I'll give you the answer. Because this question has come in exam earlier also. This question has come in exam earlier also. Okay. If GL is greater than GD, then what does it mean? This was a typical question. Okay. It means net central bank credit to the government. By heart this. Okay. If GL is greater than GD, then it means net central bank credit to the government. Okay. Important question in your central banking elective. Okay. You'll get such questions in the exam. You will definitely get these questions in the exam. Okay. So I would suggest join our classes immediately. The classes, the batches have already started, will be starting for the central bank. Okay. Right now we are going on with ABM, BFM, other subjects also. Let me show you. See this. Everyone join the batches immediately. The revision batch has already started. Okay. Right now we are going on with the revision batch. Let me show you how to join the batch. I would suggest you to go to Adda 24/7 app and then join it. In the app, you are getting 1% extra using the coin systems. Okay. So let me show you. Go to Adda 24/7, everyone. So this. Go to Adda 24/7. Over here, click on JIB and CIB. Done. Over here, click on CIB. Here, now there are two CIB. CIB November 23 and CIB June. Click on CIB November because you have to give the November exam till now. Okay. So November. Here you will see the batches. Now that's what I'm telling you. Join this revision batch immediately. Just now it has started. All the numericals, objective questions, case studies, everything are covered. All the compulsory subjects are covered. 80% off is going on right now. And what is the fees? 2,999.80. That much only. 80% off. See this Joy 80 code applied. Click on buy now. You'll see this. See this code is already applied over here. 80% off. If not, you can definitely apply it using this code wherever it is given. Okay. The Joy 80 already applied. So look at the fees. 14,999 reduces to 2,999.80. Click on continue. Fill in your details, full name, phone number, email, then make the payment and done. And what all do you get in this batch? You get ebooks, test series, online classes, expert faculties, interactive classes, recorded videos, limited size batch. Okay. So join this immediately. And if you want the electives here, in this batch you are not getting the elective. But if you want the elective, join the Mahapack. In Mahapack, you get, say this, click on JIB and CIB, Mahapack. Okay. In Mahapack, you get elective also. Okay. Click on the CIB Mahapack 2.0. Here you will get elective also. Then, now in Mahapack, you are getting double validity. See, a double dhamaka is going on. One is double validity, means you buy it for 6 months, you get 6 months free. You buy it for 12 months, you get 12 months free. So you buy it for 12 months and you get it for 24 months. You buy it for 6 months and you get it for 12 months and in the same fees. And what do you get? 80% off and this double validity in this Mahapack. Okay. So again, you can go through this ebooks. Click on these ebooks. Look at these ebooks. You're getting all the ebooks subject wise. Click on this subject. Click on any subject. You'll again see the ebook chapter wise. Okay, various chapter wise ebooks are also given. So that's why join this immediately. Even you'll get electives in the Mahapack. Plus, what do you get? You can go through the product highlights. Okay, I'll be back tomorrow with another series for ABM, BFM, and even the elective. Okay, so till then, keep studying and do join the batches ASAP. Okay, because you know when are the exams just now, isn't it?